A tough winter is coming for the media industry. New data showing layoffs are beginning to tick up again, and more could be on the way. Yahoo Finance's Allie Canal is here with the details. And Allie, when you take a look at the media landscape, certainly changing over the last several years, to say the least. Now it looks like some of those headwinds that we've seen in over the last couple of months is going to continue into next year.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that media is an evolving business right now. There's that search for profitability, and then we have a lot of macroeconomic challenges as well. Foreign exchange pressure, losses of subscribers in linear television, that slowdown in ad spending. And when you're looking to cut costs, layoffs is one strategy that a lot of these companies gravitate towards. We've seen many media companies, from Netflix to CNN, lay off employees. A reported 3,000 media jobs have been cut, with more than 1/3 coming from news media. I mentioned Warner Brothers Discovery. They're another major company that's dealt with intense cost-cutting measures. Most recently, its television studio cut 26% of its headcount. And what you're seeing on your screen now is the news that we got yesterday in an SEC filing. The company plans to incur between $3.2 billion and $4.3 billion in pre-tax restructuring costs through 2024. The bulk of these charges, between $2 billion and $2.5 billion, are tied to restructuring the content side of the business. So think the cancellation of the nearly completed Batgirl film, removing a lot of that content that was in production, in development. And ultimately, this is because David Zaslav wants to keep that promise that he made to Wall Street, slash $3 billion of costs over the next 2 years. Not the best picture, though, heading into earnings next week.
Don't you want to see that Batgirl? Everybody wants to see that movie and to see how bad it was, but they literally wrote it off.
The backlash from that has been crazy. You know, Warner Brothers Discovery is saying, was this worth the tax write-off?
It would smash if they released it, because we all want to see how bad it is. Meanwhile, Game of Thrones, the spinoff, the numbers are in. What are we learning?
Yeah, the prequel coming in 9.3 million viewers in its season 1 finale. That's according to Warner Brothers Discovery. Now, that includes both linear viewers and HBO Max streams. And it's the most watched finale for an HBO series since Game of Thrones. That secured 19.8 million viewers in 2019. So didn't quite reach those levels, but still, this is a brand new show. It's a rookie season. It's garnered a lot of critical acclaim. And on Sunday, there was a lot of competition. We had Sunday Night Football. We had the ALCS playoff baseball game, which, you know, go Phillies, if anyone has any questions of who I am rooting for in the World Series. But still, this is great news for House of the Dragon and Warner Brothers Discovery, too. They really needed this to be a hit.
Go Phillies. You and I will be watching those games very closely. Allie, while we have you, we also got news. Disney announcing its newest seasons of BBC's Doctor Who is going to actually be streaming on Disney Plus. How do you think that this, or do you think it's going to significantly help grow that viewership?
I think it's important when we think about the global reach of Disney Plus. This is definitely a global play, since global audiences outside of the UK and Ireland are going to be able to watch this show on Disney Plus beginning in late 2023. Now, previously in the US, it aired on BBC America in recent years. I'm not sure if you guys are a fan of this show, but just judging off of the chatter that I saw online, it looks like worldwide this does have some appeal. And as Disney is looking to sort of expand its reach overseas, this could be a good move for them.
This one really surprised me. I was shocked to see it trending. Is this a big deal, kids?
It is. It is. It has a very, very loyal fan base. Yes. I will say that.
I will say that, yeah.
And then you could also point to the fact that that could then be a huge win for Disney Plus, because I think people, that loyal fan base, will be willing to pay the extra subscription cost. But we have been debating when you're going to cut it off, when you're not. I think
it's all about these
viewership.
Extra.
Yes, this viewership base will actually upgrade.
And think about something like Squid Games for Netflix. You know, some of that international IP can translate and really have this cross appeal in the U.S. as well. So we'll have to see how this does.